welcome to another edition of our show, Kamwood Girls. This is Takatani aka TT.
And this is Trina Takoh.
Last time we talked about getting into today's show, dating a married man or a woman. Today we have two beautiful guests that are supposed to talk with us today. Oh Lord, we have Matt, please come and join us on stage. Matt is an actor of Kamwood production. It was nice meeting you, Matt.
Nice
Welcome to our show. We have another actress of Kamwood production coming on stage today. Trina, come on. Not my co-host Trina Takoh. This is a second Trina. Thank you for visiting our show today.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Yeah. And today we're going to have opinions. We've had a lot of questions from our viewers and we're going to be talking about it with Matt and Trina, right Trina?
Yeah.
I think there are some perks in why girls or women date, you know, married women date married men or stuff. Trina, can you enlighten us on that?
I sure can. Well, don't get me wrong. Because in my heart of hearts, I know that this is wrong. But I do understand how women get involved with men who are married. They wine them, they dine them, they buy them great jewelry, they take them on trips, they buy them cars. Yeah, I mean, you know, they make it so tempting.
Girls love some jewelry.
They love jewelry. And you can get jewelry if you're dating a married man.
Oh, yeah.
But you can also get jewelry if you're dating a man that's available.
The question is, why do women cheat? Trina Takoh, why do men or women cheat? That's our next question, right?
Yeah, Matthew, can you help us with that?
There's so many reasons why couples, or a man or a woman, will go out of the matrimonial home. The first one, as I say, is sex. The next one is letting each other go. That is when they got married, both of them may have been slim, nice looking, and so on. As the time is rolling by, the woman maybe eats a lot of burgers and
neglecting herself,
or the man neglects himself and
put on
budges up, and in so doing they lose attraction towards each other.
Right.
And later on, you know, desires maybe start switching around.
I know you're talking about all these, babe. You have to talk to her. If she's neglecting herself, she's
why don't you?
You need to talk to
Exactly.
her.
That's what we will tell the audience now, that as you go on,
and cheat because she's neglecting
exactly.
herself.
We are not condoning with cheating. That's not.
But
what
I tell you,
doing.
some men do go out of shape too, and the women tolerate them. Trina, what do you think?
Sometimes they don't even tolerate. Sometimes they just suffer it. Those two are different, you know. And when they suffer it, the relationship suffers as such. That attraction or that desire to maybe groove each other disappears, and that is why they tend to start cheating or get maybe greener pastures outside.
So, Trina, what do you think about women cheating? Why do women cheat?
I think women actually just kind of get to a point where they're tired. You know, I'm serious. Women tend to be emotionally invested in relationships, and so we will stick with a man and we will stick in a relationship that we know is dysfunctional and going absolutely nowhere.
That's right.
But and then as time goes on, well, you know, as time goes on, we start pulling away a little bit by little bit by little bit. So by the time we actually pay attention to the fact that somebody else is paying attention to us, it's already gone. You know what they say, when a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do about it.
She's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, there's a saying that a man can go out there, cheat, and come back to his wife.
That's right.
But a woman, as soon as she steps out the door,
she's done.
She's moved on.
She's done.
She's moved.
This calls for the man to pay attention to the wife
Right.
all the time to avoid that kind of situation building up.
Right.
Because if you are paying attention, you will notice that your wife is maybe bored. She needs your attention. She needs your grooving. In that way, you wouldn't be able to give that kind of distance until she's fed up or she loses a lot of hope, all the hope in you, and giving up.
Yeah, because we are emotionally invested, we're paying attention to you. We're paying attention to everything you do. We pay attention to how you smell when you get home. So if you come home and you're smelling like soap that she didn't buy,
hickeys all over.
Yes, everything.
And I think it's reciprocal. By the time you walk through that door and you don't pay attention to the man, or you don't come straight to the man and maybe they start developing some question marks there. And those are the kind of things that create that anxiety or that doubt in mind.
So communication, togetherness is the
important.
Okay, what's your advice for women whose husband cheat on them? How can they handle it?
Counseling.
Counseling
I
to
do.
make it work,
I think marital counseling is key. I really do. I think that if you have some problems going on and you're interested in saving what's left of your relationship, that counseling is most definitely an option.
Also, paying attention to your husband. For like a husband who cheats, pay attention to the little things, because maybe he's going out there because of something that you're not giving him. You know, pay a little bit more attention to what you used to do in the beginning. What made him attracted to you, or what made him really want to spend time with you, and then go back to those things. Maybe you guys were used to playing board games or running around doing some childish stuff at home. Why don't you go back and start offering him some candlelit dinners? You know, kiss him. Hi, honey. Welcome home.
That's right.
Take his bag and
bring the replay of that honeymoon.
It's not
Rewind and
but it
replay the
does-
honeymoon
just to see
every
if it works.
time.
You know, just to
It's
see
not
if it
just
works.
what she has to do, because that's all I've heard you say.
Right.
She needs to cook the dinner. She needs to light the candles. She needs to spark the romance, right?
Right.
It's not just what a woman needs to do. It's also what a man needs to
That's
do.
right.
And that's
That's
true.
right.
But I'm saying that because the question is, what would a woman do? And you said if they can go for counseling. If you want to go for counseling, then you want to maintain your marriage. So
right.
I'm still rephrasing the woman. If you go for counseling, it's because you want to make your marriage work.
Oh, yeah,
So
because you
it
have to
boils
remember,
down to the
they're two
preliminaries.
damaged
What
people.
prompted you to go there? Maybe when you start doing it because you want to keep your marriage, right?
Right, because
You're going to
once-
counseling
once
because you
it's
want to keep
damaged-
your marriage. You as a woman, if you start doing that, that man might just stop cheating.
Might.
Right? Might.
It depends.
It's not a guarantee, though.
No.
It's
Now,
not
that
a
depends.
guarantee.
Well, X-ray
It
the
depends
man
on why
know
he
what
was
she
cheating to
needs.
begin with.
Ask him.
Right.
Okay? Because if he's cheating because he has to feed into a fetish that he doesn't want his wife to know
Then
about,
that's bad.
then he's going to
There's no
continue
cure.
to feed into that fetish.
There's no cure for that.
Exactly. So it just depends on, I mean, because you know what? Most men are not going to cheat on their wives because the dinner wasn't ready.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Okay, I mean, just
That's true. That's
it,
true.
It goes way. It just goes deeper than that.
I think for a man to cheat, you know, this is my opinion. For a man to cheat, you have to pay attention to something. The man is going out there. He's either just a dog, just somebody who wants
Because
to
he
be
wants to.
just
Mess
to cheat,
around.
or
Because he wants.
come
there's a
on,
reason.
ladies, let's look
Because
at
he
ourselves
wants
too.
There's a reason.
Come on, ladies, let's look at ourselves too. Let's not just say the man has done this. I mean, we push them out too to do some things. So it depends on what the man is going out there for. It depends if it's just a dog or, you know, you're pushing him. So it's an evaluation between the man and the woman.
Absolutely.
It's an evaluation between the man and the woman.
Communication is key.
It is.
I don't care what you do.
It is.
Communication is key.
Matt, do you have any final advice on cheating and how men should actually treat their wives?
Well, the final thing I'd like to say is to the man, if you think that you're going to spend that money outside on somebody who will satisfy you, that's not right. Spend that money on your wife, make her who you want her to become.
Make her pretty,
Make
sexy,
her pretty,
like a girl
sexy,
outfit.
Oh, yeah.
create the environment in the room that will be
Right.
cozy. And that is going to keep the two of you in there.
Oh, that's perfect. Trina, do you have any last advice for us before we go, Miss Trina?
Oh, goodness. It's hard work. Relationships are hard work. None of them are easy. When you find yourself slipping away, at the
Come
very
back.
beginning, at the very beginning, try to pull it back. You know when you're slipping. You know, you
Right.
know when things are not quite the way they used to be. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Do something about it. Go talk to somebody about it, because once you get to the stage where you're arguing, then no one's listening.
That's right.
So try to listen to each other.
Communication
Key
is the
point.
key.
Yeah,
That is
try
the
to
key.
listen to each
Communication
other
is the key.
and make your
Mutual
partner come
understanding.
together, you know, mutual understanding, come together. Make sure when you guys are pulling apart, find something, a common ground to make you guys come back together.
Like keeping a
Absolutely.
spring between
Right,
you.
right.
That keep
Absolutely.
pulling you
So
back.
Trina,
If your husband is overweight, you need to take him to the gym. And if your wife is overweight, take her to the gym. Stop complaining. Don't use her as an excuse to go get another woman out there or another man because your man is not tasteful. Make him or her to be tasteful. Make him or her to be what you want her to be. Don't go out there chasing other women because you're going to destroy your home and your family.
trust and understand. What are the repercussions of cheating?
Well, everybody knows that the first thing, the broken home. A broken family is not a happy family. In addition to that, there are the risk of falling sick. We know that there's HIV, AIDS, and all those kind of dirty things out there.
Also, about the children, you want to talk how this cheating affects our children, you know?
You know what, not only, it affects them in more ways than you can even imagine. You know, our children, they look at us as role models. Right. And so how you portray yourself in your relationship with your mate, they're watching us. Right? They're learning how to build relationships. They're learning how to stay. They're learning how to love from us.
Great.
And so when we don't do the things that we're supposed to do, you know,
we actually damage our children's characters.
It does.
You know, because they will grow up thinking cheating is okay, which is not. Cheating is not okay. And it also affects our financial situation at home. The man might be spending money, Trina, spending money, and instead of feeding his family, he's there giving one girl out there, you know, making her dress all good like Trina is dressed today. And, you know, eating the money, you know, dressing up this girl as a model, and ignoring his wife, you know, ignoring the wife at home. You know, there is a saying that the woman in the house eats njama njama, but the woman outside eats salad. That is a very true saying, my dear. So cheating is really, really bad. It upsets the family. It upsets our finances. It brings chaos in our family. It makes us sad. It really affects the whole family.
It really does.
Family, friends, children, and everybody. So we should be really cautious. Cheating is not good. All men and women out there who are married, stick to your wives. Do you have any advice?
Stay away from anything outside. Stick to your family.
That was the end of our show today about dating married men. I know you enjoyed this show, talking to Matt. He's an actor of Kamwood Production. Also talking to Trina, an actress of Kamwood Production. You will see them on our next movies and our next magazines coming right up. Our next show we will be talking about finances. Is it okay for a married man and his wife to have one account? Trina, that puzzles me. What do you think?
It is okay for a married man and a woman to have one account, because once they've signed out in church and in court that yes I do, everything has to be one. So the account has to be one.
Oh my God, Trina has spoken. The account has to be one. Girls, some men want to have their own account, some women want to have their own account, and then maybe a savings account in joint. That is up to you. I want to hear your views here on YouTube. If you're watching me right now, if you're watching us right now, go down and comment. Give us your views about finances in a marriage. If you're not watching us right now, go to Facebook on Takatani or Trina Takoh on Facebook and comment down. Give us your questions, give us your comments, or go to YouTube Kamwood Movies / Kamwood Production. This was Kamwood Girls on to you, and this was Takatani aka TT,
and this is Trina Takoh. We love you. I'm always be there for you. Post your question, we'll answer it.
Okay, and Matt and Trina, thank you guys for coming. We enjoyed having you, and I talk for my viewers. I know we enjoyed having them on the show, and thank you for coming. I hope you come back next time when I invite you.
Sure, my pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming, and bye-bye. We love you. My name is Takatani. This is Trina Takoh. So how do you feel, Patricia, about dating a married man? What's your opinion?
I think it's wrong. But I think that when a woman dates a married man, usually it's the man's fault. I think they start by dating them, and they never tell them they are married, and then once the woman fall in love, they find out the man is married, and the problems start. Now there is other women who is a socio-economic problem. They have no money, the men are rich, and they can give them a good life, and
so they go for it because of the money.
And they go for it, unfortunately.
Right.
I would like to find women who are a little more conscious about it and have more values and say no. Look, I'm gonna still be poor, but usually doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Patricia telling us her views on dating a married man. That was Patricia. Check us for the next guest on live. Thank you so much, Patricia, for coming.
Thank you.